Time.
All right, welcome back to Nittany Nation Overtime. We're joined by the NitWits and former Penn State defensive end Justin Kurpeikis. So, what have you been up to since you left us here in Happy Valley?
I played 7 years professionally, bounced around a good bit, more than I would have cared to. Steelers, Patriots, Browns, Lions, stint in NFL Europe, and I always say I sure enjoyed it, but I survived more than thrived in the NFL, but sure did have a good time doing it. My wife and I, she's from Philly, I'm from Pittsburgh, we settled in State College as an off-season home, and it turned into a full-season home a little quicker than I would have liked. And started a family, 4 kids, 10-year-old, 8-year-old, 6-year-old, 3-year-old, and so they keep us busy. And I'm a business owner. I own Atlas Physical Therapy. We have 1 location in State College, 1 Altoona currently, and it's a great place that I'd like anyone that has any rehab needs, come see us. AtlasTherapy.com, and we do physical medicine right, and sure are proud of the team we've assembled. And so I'm just working and raising kids, and once in a while get to enjoy some Penn State football.
Well, you've always been a great guy to deal with. I remember we covered you as a player, and that extends to tonight. And we appreciate you coming down, Justin, and we wish you well in your ventures. I
appreciate very much.
Yeah.
What's the one memory from Penn State that you will always remember about your time here?
I always have the same answer. It was the first game that I dressed in and came out of the tunnel. And I usually get emotional whenever I talk about it. And so you go on to do other things in life, and that was a small part of your life, but just shows you how much it did mean. It was affirmation that all the people that said you couldn't, that first time running out was affirmation that, hey, I made it, and sure was a special feeling. Wasn't satisfied, wanted to go on and play and everything else, but that first time running out of that tunnel with the uniform on is a special memory.
Yeah, one of the cool things, a couple of the cool things about Justin is he actually played against Tom Brady when Brady was at Michigan, and then was on the Patriots with him. And you also played against Drew Brees, in some just unbelievable games at the college level. I mean, that must have been, your memories of those games. Even though the one against Tom Brady was probably difficult, but having played against those guys at multiple levels or with them at multiple levels has to be pretty special to you.
And seeing them still play at a high level. Yeah. Actually, just today, my 8-year-old daughter said, you played with Tom Brady, right? We were watching that. And I said, yeah. She goes, well, how come you aren't still playing?
I said, Kids have a way of humbling you.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, one thing I would like to throw at you is when you look at Penn State's defensive ends today, James Franklin has said he thinks it's their best core that they've had in a while. When you have Sharif Miller, Etor, well, and some guy named Courtney Brown was
he was pretty good too. Yeah, sure.
Etor. Obviously we saw Owe yesterday. What are you thinking when you're seeing these kids play?
So I've been to a couple practices and been up close. And these guys are long, lean, crazy athletic. Their get-offs are superior. I think the world of Coach Spencer. It really reminds me a lot of Coach Larry Johnson that I had, and the way that he continues to develop kids. These guys are off the charts talent-wise. I love watching them.
All right. Well, thank you so much again for joining us, but don't go anywhere. We got one segment left.
You got a pick to make.
Yeah, you got a pick to make. Conference season is here. Illinois, Friday night. What to expect when the Nittany Lions travel to Champaign.